Welcome back to the Guy Dawson Show at WCOBM.com, the World Center of Broadcast Media. As you can see, our environment has changed drastically. This is the yin and yang edition of the Guy Dawson Show. We had the girly girl, Toy and John, just on a couple of minutes ago. You know, she's a prissy woman. And now, all of a sudden, there's like heavy artillery surrounding me in here.
Yeah.
Total shifting.
Just a little bit, right?
Eddie Dobbs is to my right, and Eddie, what do you do for a living?
Do a lot of laser engraving, build, manufacture a lot of gun parts, motorcycle parts. Kind of do a little everything.
Yeah, and obviously you're doing some things. You got some some heavy artillery here.
Oh yeah,
This is
Jim
one of
over
our
there. If
custom
you can.
builds.
Yeah, Jim.
Yeah, this is our 6.5 Grendel that we build. It's one of our showpieces. We do the custom engraving on. We manufacture a bunch of the custom parts just to make it different. You know, anybody can buy an AR-15, but they all look the same. So we came up with a bunch of fancy add-ons. You can, make it your own, customize it.
Yeah, custom guns. Yeah, Eddie and I met a couple of weeks ago. Well, about a month ago now, over at Streetcar Po' Boys at one of the Businesses with Heart events.
Yep. So I met you, and I liked some of the stuff you guys were doing, so I thought I'd come on your show and see what we can do and advertise some of our stuff, help you out.
Yeah, I appreciate you stopping by, Eddie. And Quan, we know that you're not afraid of guns. Quan had pictures up on Facebook recently where she was firing away at will.
Next one will be machine gun. One of them from here.
So here we go. We got.
Yeah, we're gonna have to build one just for fun, huh?
Puts American.
American? She's the American sniper.
American on the
American
gun,
sniper?
machine gun.
Yeah, Jim, people don't really, I guess I had never really thought about customizing guns. What is the process of doing that?
Basically what we do, not only with our accessories, but our main gearing is doing laser engraving. So we'll take, you can look on some of our photos here, we've got parts that we've custom engraved. We can put darn near anything you want on there. I can actually take your photograph and etch it right into the side of your gun.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So you have something that's just different from everybody else's. I mean, here's a high resolution of Johnny Cash that we did.
Show the audience.
And it's right into a piece of anodized aluminum there.
Whoa.
So yeah, we can put pretty much anything you like on there. Just something different, something that's just not you customize your car or you customize everything. So why not customize your gun? Make it something different,
What would be the most unique thing that you've ever done in engraving or a customizing? I mean, where someone brought you some crazy picture or had some crazy idea of
It would be
for an
slogan.
engraving.
Shoot
Yeah.
at someone.
I don't know if we could say it on TV.
Okay, well,
there's been
because
some,
we are PG rated, even though we
yeah.
got all these guns around us, we are PG rated.
There's been a few interesting slogans, but yeah.
We're PG-13, so just follow that guideline.
PG-13, yeah.
We'd laser grave basically anything, so not just like guns. I mean, we've done wedding pictures, glass. We've done picture frames. We actually manufacture motorcycle parts, so we've done all kind of Harley parts, dirt bike parts. So basically, whatever you can imagine, we can etch. A little bit different than most people. One thing with the etching is that it's permanent, so it won't wear off. Actually burns into the metal or burns into the wood or glass, so it'll be something you have forever.
Definitely different.
Yeah, I mean, engraving is a business that has been around forever, and it's evolving. I mean, when you see this kind of detail on something, it's amazing that this is actually something that's engraved.
Yeah, back when engraving first started, they were hand tooling it. They're using chisels and hammers, and now with modern technology, we're able to use these CO2 lasers, and it's actually laser cut. The laser goes in and actually cuts into the metal and just gives you amazing. We're up to 1200 DPI on some of these, so it's really, really high resolution, just amazing pictures, really, really cool stuff.
So what do you think, Quan? What would it be like to fire something like that?
I'm not scared. I'm ready to try.
You ready to do it?
After this show, yeah.
Yeah, well, we're definitely. Yeah, we don't want to get you mad. It'll definitely be a day when I don't get you upset when we put that.
Yeah, people don't want to get me mad anymore. Since
I keep
that
something
might have to be
lighter
part
on me
two.
all the time. If you want to try something lighter, how's that?
Wow, oh my gosh.
I like that one.
It's totally locked, right?
Yeah.
safe now.
Yeah, it's safe.
I know. Put like this way.
Yeah, that's a Glock 40 cal right there. Got a nice big cannon in your hand there.
Point it down here. That's what I learned.
Always be safe.
You guys would have been great. I went to a Tea Party event
I'm
like
not scared.
a couple of days ago with a bunch of members of the Tea Party, and they just love guns. That's all they talk about is having their guns. And
the Second Amendment battle is huge right now. You know, there's a lot of fights out there. Everybody's afraid they're going to get their guns taken away. So a lot of patriots are just standing up, you know, and they're saying, we're not going to take it. You know, it's in the Constitution. It's our right. So we're going to fight for it.
Mm-hmm.
The concept, I think, should focus on to self-protection, right?
Sure.
Defense, self-defense, to be safe, protect your family and the loved ones.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So you and I had a lot of time to talk when we got together about the way that you get a lot of your business by attending expos, basically.
Yeah. Do a lot of gun shows. We do a lot of private events. A lot of
Trade
people
shows.
in trade shows. It's just kind of our stuff, a lot of hands-on. People really don't realize what you can do until they see it. So, you know, you can take anybody's picture and put in a wine bottle if they get married. So that we do a lot of different things that people don't really know until they actually see the product and the final result.
Yeah, what type of clients? Well, I can imagine just about anyone would have a different request if it's a motorcycle parts or guns. Who's your typical client? What types of people more are into custom guns?
Yeah, most of our clients are every day. I mean, you'd be really surprised. I got everything from military people to, you know, mom and pop, you know, single. I sell lots of women. You'd actually be surprised how many women around the country just have awesome guns. Really, really cool stuff.
Really?
But people buy them.
Customized too.
Sure, absolutely. A lot of them do them as gifts. You know, they'll say, "Oh, yeah, my husband's got a nice AR or something," and let me buy him a cool gift, something to customize it, something to make it different. So yeah, a lot of women. You know, you got military. We've got Navy SEALs. Everybody, just for our gun stuff. But that's not mentioning our motorcycle parts. And then like tomorrow, I'm doing a wine sampling event where I'm actually engraving right onto the bottles. So you can buy a bottle of wine and then say, happy birthday or happy anniversary, Merry Christmas, as a gift. So, it's not just guns. We do a little bit of everything.
Right, I know engraving overall is the real focus of your business.
Yeah.
And Eddie, you were telling me about you have a manufacturing facility where you do this work.
Yep. Yeah, we actually manufacture all the parts that we engrave. Just so we have quality control. We know what we sell. We test everything. And one thing we do, unlike everybody else, there's other people that do engraving, but since we actually make the product, we know how well the product holds up.
Every single part that we've made has all been tested. These are our personal weapons, and we've actually used every single one of them. We both ride Harleys. We both have every one of the guns for every part that we sell. So they're all tested, they're all proven before we put it to market.
If you have any questions about guns or heavy artillery, by the way, the chat lines are open. And I know, Eddie, you are an entrepreneur a true entrepreneur. You've run a variety of businesses throughout your career.
Yeah, I ran quite a few businesses. My buddy Jim, he's been with me since
Kids, man.
Yeah, since we were little kids. So I always pull him with me everything we do. He likes to do a lot of custom work. I like to do a lot of production work. But we can do anything from one part to 10,000 pieces or more. We actually like to do more production stuff. So we can make anything, we can machine anything, laser engrave anything. So that's ours. Is we don't have nothing's impossible with us. We can almost do anything. It's just the price is right.
I have a question. Does the economy, does it affect you in a business like this? I mean, people, they want their fancy things. Does it matter if it's a down economy or not?
That's a good question.
On the laser engraving, I think the economy affects it because that's just an extra. But I think when the economy gets worse, I think more people buy guns.
We've definitely seen a step up.
That's how I would assume.
People buy more guns.
Yeah, I think people buy guns to protect themselves, and then more robberies and more drastic stuff happening. So I think people, I think the worst when people are out of money, I think having a gun's a good thing because you really need to protect yourself a little bit more.
Yeah,
So-
there's that perception that other people are going to be coming after you, which it tends to happen when people are struggling financially, and you have something.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've seen it kind of up and down. You know, when the economy really started tanking, gun sales really stayed about the same. It's been a consistent thing. It's something that's always been there. I don't see it going away anytime soon. It did really well, and I'm surprised. It's just you see a different change in the what they're buying, as opposed, more necessities than the customs and wants and all that stuff when the economy's down.
Yeah, we're going to go to a commercial break, and when we come back, I want you guys to get into more details about all these parts. There are books all over the place and guns all over the place, but come on back, be a part of the Guy Dawson Show. Again, the chat lines are open if you have any questions for Eddie or Jim. See you in a few minutes.